That's right. Frankie Andolini. The Frankie Andolini. You're watching RCW Pro Wrestling Spotlight. Real wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
Saturday edition of RCW Spotlight. I'm your host, your role model, Ric Lieb, and with me as always, we have Miles Jacob.
Howdy.
And of course, the Don of professional wrestling, Frankie Andolini. Oh, and my heavyweight championship, still intact. Of course, we're doing this on Saturday instead of Sunday because tonight is the night. We have the big wrestling event. Not for me. I only have to wrestle a referee or a wrestlery or whatever you want to call them. So
you got a night off,
right?
All right,
Absolutely. But I'll be taking on Johnny Gigolo tonight. We're going to do a big rundown of that entire card again. That way we can do it. We're going to give our final predictions since somebody flip-flops every week. We were thinking just do a couple matches at a time, but this guy here flip-flop more than a pair of sandals. So what we're going to do now, as we did last week, is we're going to go ahead. This time it was an email for a change, or a text or whatever.
Canal Fulton doesn't have a lot of internet, so the last one came from Canal Fulton.
It was a message on our RCW Spotlight page, or our RCW fan page on Facebook. So if you haven't liked it, go ahead, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, you better hurry up and do so, and tell your friends about us, please. Anyway, hey guys, I love the show. Of course you do. I mean, at least 2/3 of it.
Right?
Right, yeah, exactly.
I mean, his mom likes it, but whatever.
Right, exactly.
I like it.
My dad likes it too.
Right, okay. We got a couple people in there.
Come on.
Anyway, he said, I love the show. I do have a question. Since it's October and Halloween is coming up, I was wondering what your favorite gimmick match was.
Ooh.
You want me to go first on this one?
No, yeah, ladies first.
Okay, go ahead.
You it is.
Biggest boobs in the room. I mean, what am I supposed to say to that?
Me. Gimmick match. Buried Alive. Hands down.
Very Halloween, too.
Very Halloween, yes. I always loved the Buried Alive matches. Just all that dirt, the hole, getting thrown into it. And,
Got your
awesome.
dirty holes. Nice.
Buried Alive match, not bad. I mean, I casket match similar to that. I'm not
In and around.
themed.
I'm more old school, as we all know.
Okay, that's
So-
fine. I would say old. Emphasis on old.
I'm gonna. Of course, it's me, so I can't. I know, right? When we come back, he will have a black eye.
Two of them.
Exactly. All right. So, my favorite gimmick match. I actually have three. I'm not gonna lie to you, because
Okay.
I can't pick one.
Okay.
As far as if it's a battle royal style match, I love the bunkhouse brawl. I always have.
Now, for
something
the
about
viewers
that.
at home that don't understand what that match is, would you explain it to us?
A bunkhouse brawl is more or less the original hardcore battle royal.
Really?
It's where you come in and you dress in your street clothes and you bring any household item that you feel that you want to use. It was always, but see, it wasn't overdone with hardcore. So Dusty Rhodes would come in with the loaded elbow pad and a boot. Tully Blanchard would wrap a belt buckle around his hand. I mean, everybody would have their thing, and it was always really good. They weren't coming in there with barbed wire and stupid stuff like that, but they had, it was still a hardcore match.
Okay.
Another one that I always liked, the tape fist match. Tape fist match to me was just one heck of a good gimmick match because you're just wrapping your hand in tape as hard as a brick. Of course, the heels would put the brass or the paperweight in there.
Paperweights?
And
Paperweights.
right, paperweight, and they would use that to clobber them. What are you looking at, man? Don't be looking at the cameraman. He doesn't
Don't look
know.
at him.
Anyway, so
Eyes up here.
I always like the take fist match, and of course the final one that I always liked. And I have to admit, Magnum TA versus Tully Blanchard makes me like this one so much. I Quit match. And that was actually in another gimmick, the steel cage match. So, 4, steel cage match. Being in one though, I found out the hard way, that's a metal cage. You know, it's like you don't know. You don't realize it until you're in the match, and then your head hits into that, and you're like, hey, wait a minute. I don't need to gig or anything because I'm bleeding right now because it's metal. Now what I can't stand because, ooh, sheesh, that dog collar match I was in, I got hung in that match.
That was
brutal. I got the chain wrapped around, and dude, the little chains on the dog collar, people don't understand. They have little points coming out of each side where they weld the chain together, the links together, and when it gets grinded across your head, you bleed. You don't need to cut yourself like everybody thinks you do. You bleed. You'll just bleed on your own. But yeah, you were there for that one.
Yeah, I was. Carnage definitely definitely worse for wear.
I beat the crap out of him, and you know it.
Okay.
Anyway, Frankie.
Man, this is an easy one, right? The one I'm gonna win tonight, Battle Royal.
Right.
It just lets me walk in. It lets me establish my dominance
True.
over everyone else all at once. It's just multitasking is what it is. So really, the guy who could withstand every other guy, and they're coming at him, they're fighting him. Everybody's at everybody. There is no friends. It's all about, I don't know, winning, right?
Yeah, you said that you and Sonny were going to win.
So you must not have a brother. I feel like you don't have a brother,
No,
right?
I'm a little
I have a brother. Okay, when you have a brother,
Okay.
it's not the same, right?
Okay.
I mean, nobody likes you. I get it, and it's difficult. And you've made it through life this far, and I'm so sorry about the way
No,
it is.
you're not.
But I mean,
All right, keep going.
I'm not. It's your face.
Yeah.
But I have a
yeah.
brother, so I know I can trust him, right?
Okay.
But beyond that, you don't trust anybody. It's a real thing. And also, I'm better than him. But I don't tell him.
Oh,
Also,
no, won't
maybe
tell
we'll
him.
edit that part out.
Maybe.
But obviously, when it comes right down to it, it's meant to tell you this. My brother, he's got something else going on tonight anyway. He's not going to be there for that match. So it's just me. Yeah.
But just you.
Just me. I'm the one that's going to win.
We'll see about that.
He basically said, you know what? I don't want to step on your toes. I got this other thing. Mind your own business. It's not your
Forget
concern.
about it.
Forget about it. But I know that he's got me. He's watching my back, right? He believes in me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I trust him. So I'm gonna walk in tonight. I'm gonna beat everybody. No problem. Bada bing,
We'll
bada
see
boom.
if you can,
Done.
Throw
So-
me out that easily.
Now you know
Throw
what?
you out. I'll just wait until you trip over your own stupid feet and fall out.
No, I'm shocked because I know that you've won a lot. It's your match. It's
What
called
I
the
do.
Sicilian Brass Knuckles match, where they put the brass knuckles up there. And of course, I'm not going to say that every time I've ever seen you in one of those that you had a brother that would somehow maneuver to get that thing to you.
Trust.
But I've seen you in it. Now I'll tell you, I've been in a lot of gimmick matches. I've been in a match where it was, no rules, where a guy came out with a barbed wire bat. That sucked. Until I used it on him. He had to get 18 stitches.
That's what he
True
gets.
story.
That's what he gets.
I was in a match called the Tables, Ladders, and Chairs match. Well, anybody that knows me knows I'm afraid of heights, so guess what I didn't win? I wasn't about to go up on that ladder, so that wasn't even right.
Cheated too.
Okay, actually I had a buddy of mine go up there.
No, that's different. No, that's fine. That's called teamwork.
Right. But then
It's
a
completely acceptable.
bunch of cheating happened in that match, not by me. Shut up, man. But I've even done
You
the
missed
I've done the
all-
bull rope match. Them damn Tennessee boys, man, they like their bull rope matches.
Yeah, they're weird.
And
Who
defenses.
even walks around with a bull rope? Where do you get one? Like you don't go
I
to
don't
Walmart
know.
and find
I do
a
not
bull
know
rope.
that.
I think you can get one at Walmart in Tennessee.
I feel like you would know. All right, moving forward.
Absolutely.
All
Listen,
right.
guys, we have a great show tonight. On this program, Ruthless Alexander Crowley. And we have a lot of stuff to talk to him about. Tonight, he faces both Ray Stewart and Spike. So it's going to be a three-way dance. Winner gets a shot at that light heavyweight championship that Die Hard the Hunter's carrying. And I'm going to tell you what. He will keep carrying it afterwards.
Because Jeff has got this.
Anyway, I'll tell you what. Crowley, him and Die Hard, they pushed it to the limits last time. So I expect him to do good. Although
too bad
I'm
they'll never
pulling
get
for
a
Ray.
second go. But man, it's just going to be one more guy
Right.
for Jeff to say, "Hey, I beat this guy. I
You
beat that
think
guy."
just because you're training him, he's gonna?
I am the one who's training him, and he is going to win. I mean, I'm the guy, right? Like, you know me. There's
I know.
nothing I can't accomplish when I put my mind to it. I'm going to take this goofy little kid and teach him how to beat somebody.
That little
It's not a
kid's older
problem.
than both of us.
He's- Are you serious?
that dude is like almost 50. He's like 49 or something like that.
It doesn't matter. He'll still beat him.
He's still,
I mean, Die Hard's 82.
right.
He's still a young man in comparison.
Anyway, Alexander Crowley's on the program tonight, or today. I said tonight. So definitely want to see that, but we're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break. But stay tuned because we'll be back with more RCW Spotlight.
Ohio, Mr. Wrestling 2000's coming at you. Full tilt.
On Saturday, October 26th, Rubber City Wrestling brings to you a grave affair. The main event will be for the RCW Neo title as the Spotlight Marcus Knight defends his crown against the original Son of Violence, Justin Bradley. For the RCW Light Heavyweight Championship, Die Hard the Hunter will defend against radio personality Jeffrey LaRoque. RCW Heavyweight title match will be on the line as your role model Ric Lieb will defend against Johnny Gigolo. The Super Heavyweight Champion Kenny Hendricks will defend the title against Mike Smiley. And the Tag Team Champs will be there as Maximum Discipline defend their belt against Medicated Inc. Plus, Alexander Crowley, Spike, and Ray Stewart go at it in a three-way dance for the #1 contendership for the Light Heavyweight Championship. James Lethal will take on Mr. Wrestling 2000 and Scott E. Stevens versus The Rogue. That's Saturday, October 26th at the Akron Turner Club, 547 Monroe Falls Road in Talmadge, Ohio. Bell times at 6 p.m. General admission, $10. Front row, $15. Rubber City Wrestling. Real professional wrestling, not that flippy stuff. Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Well, as everybody knows, today's the big event. A grave affair. It's on the other side of our RCW rankings. See, this is how we do it. First class, baby. We just write it down. Anyway, we're going to go ahead, since somebody flip-flops who they think's going to win every week, depending on who our guest is. We're going to go
I'll
ahead.
explain that.
We're going to go ahead and run down this whole event right now and see if maybe we can get them to stick to an answer.
We'll see.
All right. Number one on this list.
Number one, we're starting from the bottom of the top.
That's what she said.
Are you done?
Family friendly.
All right. Before we get started, Mr. Wrestling 2000 versus James Lethal was canceled. They're not telling us why. I'm guessing it's because they added the Battle Royal in and they said they were advertising 8 matches. So
Good to be in it.
it
It's
makes
more
sense.
important.
I wanted to see that match too.
I did too. I know that you're friends with Mr. Wrestling
I am.
2000, and you know what, and James Lethal for that matter. They're both
James Lethal's,
nice guys. They're both, the fans like them both, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
All right, but that match has been canceled, and maybe it'll be at the next event.
The card can always change at the top.
Card
of the
subject
hat.
to change.
So,
That's
yeah,
why it says it.
that.
Anyway, the Julie K. Memorial Battle Royal. That would be match number 1. That's how we're starting the event. You're in it. You're in it. Is your brother Sonny going to be in it? He's in it still, right?
No.
So why is he not in it now?
He's got some things.
He's got some things. He better be in it.
He's got some things.
I'm going to talk to him. He better be in it.
He's got some things.
I mean,
He's supporting me.
listen, forget about it. I know that entries that I've
He's got
heard.
his mind right.
I heard from Japan, Katana Natana's supposed to be back.
Really?
That's what I hear.
USA chance.
Black Sabbath.
Okay.
And you know he's pissed after losing to
I
Johnny
bet he is.
Gigolo. Yeah, so he said he's coming back to win this one. Gosh, I'm trying to remember who all said they were going to be in this thing.
We write it down?
Make a
No, I
list.
did not.
I would love to know all the people I'm going to throw out one at a time.
Well, it's an invitational. People can just sign up right then and there. As
Yeah,
long as they're on the roster, they're allowed.
As
in.
long as they're trained professional wrestlers.
Right, trained
I'll
professional.
throw out old ladies, little kids.
I
I just don't care.
I heard a couple
That's
of
why.
your boy,
My boy?
yeah, Ice Cooper's gonna be on that thing. Or Ice
Really?
Collins.
Ice Collins.
Bob Cooper, you know, diehard. Ice Collins
Ice
is supposed to be on
Collins?
that thing. Yeah, he's supposed to be in that match.
Oh, I can't wait to face him.
Yes, I know that you like him. I know that you guys have trained together, so it'll be fun. Who else? Who else is that? Students that are saying they're gonna be Ricky Williams. I think said he's gonna be
Ricky
in that.
Williams, yeah.
I think that Big Julie. I believe Big Julie's gonna be in that.
I think so. We'll see.
Have you ever hired Big Julie to do any of your muscle? Because I know that he's big boy.
I don't like
know
to
that
talk
he's
about
he's
my
a leg
business.
breaker. Right. My bad.
Sometimes people do some things.
My bad. Hey,
for my-
you know what? Sanitation business. I mean, you gotta.
I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to take the trash out by yourself?
Right,
No, you have
exactly.
somebody do it
Right,
for you.
forget about it.
That's it.
Anyway, predictions on who's gonna win this. I don't see any member of the way on this, and I do not see
Any family.
Yeti on this.
No Yeti?
Now he can fly in at any time. I don't know, but I do not see him on this list. So, with that being said, Frankie, I'd love to give you the nod on this one, but Black Sabbath is pretty pissed off. You know what I'm saying? You are probably
Ozzy's like so old.
different one.
You really think it's
Different
Ozzy underneath that match?
It could be. You never know.
That would
If
be
you don't
awesome.
think I won't
You
beat
never
up
know. That
would
Ozzy,
be
the Prince
awesome.
of Darkness,
It's
you're
Ozzy.
out of your mind.
It's bloody Ozzy Osbourne.
It's Ozzy Osbourne.
That'd
Right.
be awesome.
Sharon!
Sure. No problem. I don't
All right,
care.
so that's my
I don't
pick.
care if it's Def Leppard, Ozzy Osbourne, Bon Jovi. I'm throwing everybody out, buddy.
All right, so Rick picks Black Sabbath.
That's weird.
Who are you picking on this one?
Gosh. So many names. Yeah, I'm going to pick Frankie Andolini.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good one to pick. So Frankie picks Frankie.
Yep.
Miles for miles.
Okay. You can see.
Hey. Hey! Beat my addiction.
You lost out. Salute.
Salute.
Maybe next time.
Oh shit, that's real. Oh, I thought that was gimmick stuff.
Gimmick.
We're at the RCW Lounge, by the way. Now I know why you asked to be here again.
It is.
Woo!
Little known fact, Frankie Andolini is actually Frankie Andolini in real life.
Right, exactly.
There's no difference.
Exactly. Hey, well, Ric Lieb is really Ric Lieb in real life, too.
That's it.
Mm.
Then there's
So,
this guy.
all right, number one contenders match
Why do you look at me like that?
for the Light Heavyweight Championship.
Why do you tell me?
The guy that-
Because
Face
their total
Jeffrey.
combined weight is your ring weight. He laughs, but he's really crying inside.
Oh, it
I am so
I mean,
crying
it
inside.
hurts
Oh
so
my
much.
gosh.
I mean, and I know it.
So much.
Oh,
Anyway.
it's a true fact that it's so sad.
Spike.
Whew.
I was formerly known as Spike St. James. I still like it when he uses his last name.
Yeah, man.
I
Alexander Crowley. He's ruthless, you know.
I do know you're.
And the next big deal, Ray Stewart. Guys, I'm not changing. I know he's here, and I know that I've wrestled many times with Alexander Crowley, and I'll tell you what, dude has busted me wide open. He's the hardest hitting lightweight I've ever seen, next to Die Hard, of course. But it's Ray. It's Animal's stinking nephew for crying out
family.
loud. That's family.
It's family. It's closest to the way you can get.
I'm taking Ray Stewart. I think Ray wins this one, so put an R under his name right now. All right, so Miles Jacob.
Well, I can say for certain that Spike St. James will be facing Jeffrey LaRoque for the Light Heavyweight Championship.
Oh my gosh.
That's the answer.
There you go. There you go.
That's the answer.
So Miles is that one. Who are you taking? We get all three.
What's that
split
guy's
up this
name?
one?
Ray.
Ray is Animal's nephew.
Sounds like a fisher.
Alexander Crowley is the one who diehard mopped the floor with the Delasha. Actually, he's our guest today. So, and then of course Spike St. James.
Is that a conflict of interest? I
So
don't
you're
know.
picking Alexander. You're picking the
No,
fisherman
no, no,
guy.
no. I
No,
picked Ray
he's picking
Stewart.
Ray.
Oh, you picked Ray.
I'm
picking
picking
him.
Spike.
Picking
He's
Spike.
picking Spike.
Does, I
So
mean,
you can either be the tiebreaker or the tie.
Okay, here's the thing. My
Or
first
you could
pick,
jump on one of our grandmas.
my first pick originally was Ray Stewart because I was like, hey,
Animal's cousin.
yeah, right, like you
Right.
can't go wrong. But then I got to see some footage of Alexander Crowley.
Right.
Some things
Please
have
tell me you
changed.
didn't watch the match where he punched me in the mouth and it just started.
That
like
was
that.
an illegal punch, but
It was a closed fist.
close fist. But I
Just
will
saying
tell
he
you
probably
that
deserved
that,
it.
that did change
Society.
my outcome on this. I got to tell you, I'm thinking Alexander Crowley. That's the
Okay,
guy.
all right. So we're all
So a
disagree.
true three-way dance here.
Yes,
See who's
absolutely.
right.
And
Absolutely.
that's the beauty of this match, by the way, is that it's so evenly paired that you really can't.
But you see, that's why I had to research everyone. See,
Right.
I research everyone because I know Jeff's going to win. Obviously, I already know I'm going to help Jeff win. And
No,
then at that
no,
point,
'cause
I'm
then
already looking
If
past
that's how you're
this.
going to do it, the way will be out there.
Okay,
And
well,
I'll-
so will my brother.
I-
You guys don't understand. My brother's coming.
I get that.
My brother's going to be
Listen,
there.
your brother's a hothead. All you have to do is say a lot of things to him, and he might.
All
fly
you
off
have
the
to do
handle.
is say hi, have a nice day, and he loses his
Right.
mind. He's
You know
a
who else is a
lunatic.
hothead? Max Cortez. And you know who he's got behind him? His tag team partner, the Lord of Disciplined Animal. I'm not really too
Two
concerned.
things.
Yes.
INS. Also, I don't know, like $40. Maybe that'll calm Animal down. I don't know.
$40.
We'll see what we can come up with.
INS. Okay, you're wrong. You're a fool for that one.
What?
I'm just saying. All right, the next match is this is a heavyweight match. The Rogue versus Scott E. Stevens. I'm telling you right now, I already know who I'm picking, but I've gone first every time, so I'm going to let you go ahead.
The Rogue steamrolls over
Oh
Scotty
my
Stevens.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
All day, baby. All day.
You know who's in Scotty Stevens' corner?
Oh, no.
Marcus Knight of the Pinnacle.
Really?
Yes. So,
I'm still picking the Rogue.
all right, put the M under there.
Buddy, I got to be honest with you. Marcus Knight is one of the best wrestlers I've seen ever.
Yes, I agree.
But he is not wrestling, okay? He is accompanying to the ring.
Same with Jayhawk. That's two guys accompanying to the ring.
Correct.
And they're
I've
just standing
seen,
there.
I have, with my own eyes, seen Rogue beat up at least 3 guys at once.
Yes.
I got to go with Rogue, man. This guy is not a joke. You know,
Look,
better
under the
than
Rogue it says
anyone.
MF.
That's funny.
That's all I'm saying. Listen, here's my thing. I just wrestled the Rogue. He's tough. Can the guy bench 500 pounds? No. He benches 505. Yes, and I'll tell you how I know this to be a fact. He did one of the, you know those tough guy competitions where they have like
Sure.
the people and they do the
Yeah.
weights and everything like that?
Thing.
He was doing that. He actually won the one in Ohio. I watched this man on the bench press, and he got up 505 pounds. I believe it was 3 or 4 times. It was sick. What do you got here? Oh.
A little something for my cataracts.
I don't blame you. So he's every bit that strong, and
You're probably still sore. from
yes, I
Art of
listen.
War.
I'm going to tell you right now, I still feel it in a couple of the joints, but that's beside the point.
That's
Now-
distracting.
Yes, it's very distracting.
This is my bar. You don't like it, get out.
Again, people, now I know why Frankie said, why are we doing the show from the ring when we could do it from the RCW lounge? It's just in the
I
basement
am
of the
literally the
studio,
greatest bartender
right?
ever.
But you're not even a bartender, you're a bar drinker. But
I'm
you know what?
enjoying the night with you guys.
Hey,
What am I going to do? Have a battle royal sober?
Where's
Who
my-
does that?
Can I get a Jaeger bomb?
We
Oh,
don't have-
somebody forgot. No, we got the Jaeger. But somebody forgot the freaking.
Only
Red
sissies have it with Red Bull.
Oh, it wasn't for me. It was for our guest tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, had this been Scotty Stevens by himself, then yes, I would have probably begrudgingly picked the Rogue. But the Rogue can bench press 505. I'm going to do math right here for you kids right now, okay?
Hey, don't do math.
Shut up.
That's a rule.
505. That's right. Rogue, 505. Scotty Stevens, who I've worked out with, 225. That's modest. That ain't bad.
Not bad.
Okay? He never claimed to be a weightlifter.
Right.
Marcus Knight, who I've lifted with, 300 pounds. Yes, believe it or not, Marcus Knight is a member of the
Get out of here.
I did 305 that day. Marcus got 300. I wasn't about to let him beat me.
Was that the day I did 4 tons?
Yeah, had to
That
be.
was the day. I remember.
And Jayhawk, I'm telling you, I know you can bench 50 to 75 pounds.
Yeah.
So when you do the math,
Assisted.
300 plus 225 plus 75 equals 600 pounds. Should I
Right.
slow that down for you?
No.
Did you need me to write it down so you can carry the
No,
one?
we already wrote it down.
Okay, good,
Okay.
good. No, I didn't write anything down. That's all in the head.
Oh, okay.
All right. So with that being said, there's no damn way I'm gonna say the Rogue is gonna be pound for pound the best wrestler according to this list in the world, and one of the best wrestlers. Where's he ranked right here in the heavyweights? Oh, he's the number 2 contender right now.
Right.
And Scotty Stevens,
Yeah.
and then Jayhawk, the manager of champions.
You
Next to
forgot to mention that
actually, the
it's not
manager
a-
of champions should be Justin Bradley, shouldn't it?
Yes.
Because, or not Justin Bradley. Thanks for the drink.
I thought that was-
Justin Sider. Justin Sider, who manages the way.
We don't
Because
know
guess
if
what?
Justin Bradley couldn't do it.
I don't think he could do it. He's got his hands full tonight. So let's just say.
He's busy.
Anyway, so with that being said, my pick is for Scotty Stevens. And before you say, "Oh, but he's only wrestling Scotty Stevens," no, let me fill you in on something. As somebody who's been in the ring against the Pinnacle in a tag team match, you're not wrestling just one. Okay, that's how it is. Next, Medicated Inc. get a shot at the title
Again.
against.
Well, not
No, this time it's for the title.
for a title, yeah.
Against Maximum Discipline. Now, since this is a way match, I'm going to go ahead and cut you off before you get started, kid. There's no damn way Maximum Discipline will lose 2 matches in a row. No way.
Right.
And with Blitz being locked up in solitary confinement, in my opinion, he was the better of the 2 wrestlers. The other one's just big. I gotta say, Maximum Discipline wipes the floor with them. I know Jackson Storm is a hell of a wrestler, and he's coming in there and he said he's dusted off the clown gimmick, whatever that means. I don't even know what that means. But there's no way Schizo and whoever the clown he wants to be is gonna be the Lord of Discipline Animal or Max Cortez. Frankie?
I got to tell you, man, me and my brother are going to be keeping an eye on that match.
I bet you are.
Particularly, we will be watching that match.
You're a couple gold collectors. I know you are.
We are. And listen,
Those are some pretty titles, too.
I make jokes about Animal and Max Cortez, but they are not anything to sneeze at. We don't offer respect to anybody, but we're well aware of things we should keep an eye on.
Why don't we just call a spade a spade? You don't offer respect to anybody, but you have to give it when it's earned.
It's been earned. It's
Exactly.
been earned, and it's been earned because we've been in the ring with them, and it's been earned.
Right.
It's been taken. We kept the respect. We don't give respect.
No.
You
I
wanted
don't
to
either.
take it from us, right? They took it from us.
I feel
I
like
do respect them. So, for very selfish reasons, I'm picking Medicated Inc.
Wait a minute. You're picking against Animal and
For very, very selfish
you're picking
reasons.
against Animal and
Listen, I'm not telling you what
Wow.
I'm telling you what I'm hoping. I'm not telling you what I'm thinking.
that doesn't make sense, but okay.
I'm hoping Medicated Inc. figures this out.
What is it with you against the latest? Are you going to
Listen,
pick against me?
What are we gonna do? Walk around with no titles? Our pants will fall down. We're gonna make everybody feel bad about themselves if our pants fall down.
Who are you taking?
Medicated ink.
Why? Because they won last time by disqualification. Remember, it was
They're crazy.
They're powerful.
I think
He's
crazy
right.
over powerful.
All right, whatever. All right. We're all about to fight on this one if I don't get the right answer on this. Did I bring my nuts? I mean my paperweights?
Oh yeah.
Well, yes, I did.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Now, next match.
Put it on the paper. Leave
Oh,
it
yeah.
on the paper.
I don't want the paper to move. Next match for the heavyweight championship. This princess right over here. You sitting there nice, looking pretty.
Oh, have we named her yet?
We don't. I almost dropped an F-bomb. We don't name anybody. I get to name my girl.
Have you named your girl yet?
No.
We all want to know.
Yes. We call her champ. Anyway, it'll be the wrestler, Johnny Gigolo, versus the wrestler, your role model, Ric Lieb. You guys might know him. He's the real pretty blonde that's on the same show as you.
I do know him. He's my buddy.
Yes. Thank you for that. Always appreciate stiff
Who?
motherfucker. Anyway, just watch Kayfabe the movie today. So you
Gotcha.
Anyway,
Going with me?
I'm going with you first.
All right. So
Be honest. I want
I
honest.
know I'm being honest, and I want to explain myself why I've been so flip floppy. And by the way, your threats will not work. I know what a paperweight looks like. That
What
is
if
not a
it's-
paperweight.
That's a paperweight.
That is not a
What if it's
paperweight.
not a threat?
It could be a promise, but hey. So I've been going back and forth about Johnny Gigolo and you and your match with the heavyweight title.
Yeah, I can tell because last
And-
week you said I was going to win. The week before you said he was going to win. So now it's time for you to figure it out.
When you stack each other up, right next to each other and compare, right?
I want the truth on this one.
Obviously, you have the experience.
Yes, I do.
You have the tenure. You've been through hell and back with all your medical history.
Yeah.
And
Let,
all the matches you've been in,
let's see.
all the blood you've shed.
Broke a back.
Broke
came
back.
back.
L5, right?
Yes, L5 broke in half.
Right.
Came back probably about 4 years later, only to capture multiple heavyweight championships.
Yep.
Then,
Possibly not cleanly, but he still captured them. So
But he did.
he still captured them. I'll give you that.
I've never cheated in my life.
I've never seen it.
Anyway, then
The refs never see it.
then open heart surgery, a triple bypass.
Which I'm
Terrifying.
glad you're still here, and I'm glad you.
Oh.
This
Let
is
me tell
so
you a
terrifying.
story about this, guys. Story
Okay,
about this.
okay.
Doctor come up to me. He's like, your widowmaker, 100% clogged. Another artery, 100% clogged. A third artery, 90% clogged. The last one, 70%. I was supposed to have a quadruple bypass, but they were taking too long, so they just said, screw it, we'll keep the 70% one there. The last one was 70% clogged. So, doctor looked at me and he goes, there's no reason you should be alive. And I'm like, yes, there is. And he goes, explain. I go, doctor, what part of a mortal don't you understand? Do you understand? Anyway, with that being said,
Are we ruling
So-
out the idea that your wife, as amazing as a cook as she is, hasn't kind of added to your
Frankie?
experience? I mean, it's amazing the food,
listen,
but I know and you know
you
that
also
when she cooks some food, it is not good for your heart. But it's delicious.
It's delicious. You also know she's 100% Italian, right?
I do know.
Right. So let's be good.
But if something happens, then you go.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Anyway,
All right.
and then we look at Johnny Gigolo.
Spit it out, man.
Okay.
This. Are we going over the hour limit? Come on.
No, come on, man, get to it.
He
By
works
the way,
harder.
people.
It's
You-
not
Alexander
that hard
Crowley's
to say the
on
ref's
the-
gonna
he
lose.
works
The ref's
harder.
gonna lose.
He works harder than you. He's in the gym every day.
I'm in the gym every day. You don't know this.
I've seen
Look
the
at
way.
these.
I've seen it. I've compared your guys' guns. His guns are much bigger.
Yes, they are. So was the Rogues when he doubled me in benching.
But
His brain's bigger.
Johnny Gigolo has heart.
See
And
that?
something that I know I don't actually. Oh no.
His heart was fixed.
My heart, dude. I got the heart of a 25-year-old now. Good Lord.
How about it now?
He can still beat someone that would normally beat him
Maybe.
4 out of the 5 times.
All right, your argument is stupid and
So
terrible.
I'm going with Johnny Gigolo.
You're going with somebody because you like them, not because you think they're gonna win.
All right,
I
dude.
think they're gonna win.
That guy doesn't even like you. I gotta be honest with you.
That's fine. I don't care if anyone likes me.
You'll find out if he likes you when you
At
rest
the
your
end of
match
the
after
day,
this one.
I go to the gym. I am a.
I know you do.
As you can tell.
Well, that's why you're jacked.
Yeah, that's why I'm as jacked as I am.
Look at the shoulders on that man.
I don't want to
Look at
flex
the-
too
look
much
at the
because I just
forearms.
bought this. Yeah.
Look at the forearms.
I'm lonely. This
Right.
one's.
I'm lonely.
All right. So anyway, I have seen Johnny Gigolo. He
Stop.
is working really, 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 really hard to lose. At the end of the day, that guy right there, I don't offer respect. We've talked about that.
Right.
I don't offer respect. People can take respect, and I'll give it when they take it. That's one of the few men who has taken my respect. That guy there is smarter than everybody. He's better than everybody, and frankly,
I like how you put Frank in
there's
the name. Go
there
on.
it is. There's nothing that he can bring that he can't figure out how to beat. So go to the gym every day, buddy. Planet Fatness. Let me just go ahead and get a pizza in the evening and a fucking friggin' bagel in the morning. A bagel in the morning. It ain't happening.
Good thing we're on YouTube. Okay,
It
didn't
doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Rick is going to beat him.
Okay, so
He's going to beat him. Dare I say, I'm willing to put money on this. He'll beat him before he even starts sweating.
I'm not in the mood to break out in a sweat that event.
How about
So I might just have to beat him in less than a minute, and I probably could.
I think it could happen.
I think I could do it. We should take bets on how fast I beat this man. I'm gonna go ahead and say 2 minutes because you know what? I'm sure that he's gonna run away from me a lot.
Yeah, it's going to take him a minute to catch him.
Right, minute to catch.
But
minute to
listen, I saw him on the treadmill. He's fast.
kill. Okay,
I'll say under 5. He'll beat him under 5.
I'm going with 2.
I say he beats you. Under 5. Under 5.
Okay,
You don't
you're
understand the
you're
bet. Okay,
stop.
all right, fine.
All
Move
right.
on.
Anyway, so I'm taking myself, of course, and I'll tell you why.
Obviously.
Because I'm the greatest wrestler in the world today. And I might be the greatest wrestler that's ever laced up a pair of boots. But, with that being said, I'm changing my pick for the Battle Royal to Frankie Andolini now. And the reason why is because you're right.
Yeah.
Respect isn't to be earned, or respect is earned.
Yeah.
Given respect should be burned. Taking respect
I'm
is
so
earned.
tired of these children running around.
So
with
I'm
my
gonna go
respect
ahead.
to you.
I'm taking off. Sorry, Black Sabbath. I believe it'll come down to you two.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go ahead and say Frankie Andolini. I'm
Thank you,
changing
sir.
it. Because you know what? Your stuff about Die Hard made me kind of hold a grudge. I'm not going to lie. And I know that you're going to get back into that next.
We'll get it.
But I get it. We'll just agree to disagree on that
You,
one.
sir, are a scholar and a gentleman.
Yes. What? You know what? When I graduated college, it was with a 3.76 GPA.
It's so good.
So I beat the crap out of the teacher that gave me that B.
That's what he
Took
gets.
my grade point average down.
That's what he gets.
She, but you know, I mean, we'll
We'll
go
fight
ahead.
a woman.
For a woman, I pushed my own grandma down the steps and there's
male.
not money involved.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so next match for the Light Heavyweight Championship. We're going to disagree on this one. Let's not even go ahead and jump into detail. I picked Die Hard. You picked Jeffrey LaRoque. Go.
Jeffrey LaRoque.
You're a douche,
So
man.
smart.
There is no. I'm putting an M in front of F again.
Just when I thought you couldn't get any dumber, you come along like this and you totally redeem yourself.
You're supposed to miss. Anyway, number 7. We won't even talk about that match because of the fact we've already talked a lot about
We
it.
got it.
All right. Mike Smiley. We did talk about this last week on the program when we had Mike on the show. Mike Smiley versus Kenny Hendricks. Guys, dude, one of your bugs flew out of your hair. Guys, I have to say it right now. Don't you ever stare at me like that.
Yeah, I don't like your face.
Where's my phone? I
What's
got a
wrong
phone
with your
buffer.
face? Come on.
Mike Smiley versus Kenny Hendricks.
Could have been a good match.
Smiley is such a damn good wrestler that
He
it's
is.
hard to pick against him, especially because I've been in the ring with him. 30-minute Iron Man, we went the time limit.
But he's up against a mountain of a man.
Kenny Hendricks is not going to lose the title. He just got his hand won.
Right.
I pick Kenny Hendricks.
No, Kenny Hendricks is going to knock his stupid smile right down his throat.
All right, Frankie picks Kenny Hendricks. You're gonna
You
change
get
our.
into, you wanna pick
You're
a
gonna
race.
pick against us just to pick against us, like I know you've been doing. Because this one they're both.
Somebody's got to disagree with you guys.
They're both fan
Why?
favorites this time. You're
Sometimes
allowed.
it's
They're both
obvious
and they're
answer.
both fantastic
Sometimes
wrestlers.
it's
Right.
an obvious answer.
I've seen more of Mike Smiley than I have Kenny Hendricks, but Kenny Hendricks is just. I mean, I've seen his promo, and he's lifting this tire up. I'm just like,
Listen, if we don't get to our guest, he's probably in the back cutting himself right now. We have to hurry up.
Just spit it out, man.
it's gonna be a draw.
A draw? What the hell?
I can't choose.
Oh,
I can't
gosh.
choose between the two of them.
All right, so I'll put you.
I'm more
You'll put you
concerned
right
with our
in.
guest at this point.
All right, and the main event: Justin Bradley versus Marcus Knight. Now let me tell you something. Justin Bradley, the original son of violence, been in the ring with him. Toughest son of a bitch.
Gun.
Gun in the world. He's bad.
You guys,
But-
family friendly.
I understand that. I apologize to all the
I mean,
families out
nobody's
there
saying
that
that.
aren't friendly. So Justin Bradley is a real tough dude.
Yes,
And I'm going to tell you how tough he is.
very tough.
He was just in a very serious car accident.
Was?
Yes, I got this news.
Is he okay?
He claims he's going to be there tonight.
Okay.
So, with that being said, there's no way a guy just escapes a car accident and then goes in and beats Marcus Knight, probably the best wrestler in the world next to me. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. I'm picking Marcus Knight to win this match. And if Justin Bradley is injured, he will find out and he will key on it. Believe that.
Oh no, hands down, Marcus Knight is one of my favorite wrestlers. One of my favorite wrestlers.
Favorite, but are you picking him to win?
Obviously, I'm favorites because he's so amazing.
He is. He's very good. Very good.
I saw him start, right? I saw him down here. Now he's
Let me tell you something about
Up
Marcus
here.
Knight. Not only is he that good in the ring, and Mike Smiley admitted he beat him fair and square last time. Not only is he that good in the ring, but again, he's got Scotty Stevens in his corner. He's got Jayhawk in his corner.
It doesn't matter. You want to know something? Something that I know that you don't know that you don't know? His cousin, Sammy Davis Jr. Marcus, you know what I'm talking about. There it is.
So, what he's saying is he's connected. All right.
Normally,
Say something stupid. Go.
I would pick Justin Bradley,
Okay. No, you're
but
right.
with the information, I thought this was going to be a very even match. Got two great wrestlers, but now with the word that Justin Bradley might be injured, I'll have to go with the God of Wrestling, the Spotlight,
I'm not in
Marcus
that
Knight.
match.
Marcus
Not
Knight.
either.
He said God of Wrestling. I thought he was talking about us like it was like
Well,
like if
because
Zeus and Thor
by
got in a fist
default,
fight.
with us not there,
Right, okay.
it's Marcus Knight.
All right, I'll give it.
So what?
Not to
we-
say I want to wrestle you.
So
Marcus
we're all
Knight,
picking
just
him.
Relax.
We're all picking Marcus Knight.
I'll tell you right now. By some remote chance, I lose my championship or he loses his, that match is booked. I'm just
You and
saying.
Marcus Knight?
Me versus Marcus Knight.
So
I've
when
already-
Ronnie
I
takes
should
your
referee
title,
we have both been talking to Tony T, who is the majority owner, and he has said that he's like, I will not let you guys face off each other while holding championships because we do not want to make one championship look better than the other. But he said if one of us were to lose our championship, then that match is on. So when Marcus finally does drop that championship, I'll be more than happy to put my title on the line against my belt, Ric Lieb's belt, because I'm never going to lose mine.
You're going to
Anyway.
need a real referee? I'll do it.
Oh, that's on. Anyways, guys, we got to go ahead and take a commercial break. But when we come back, Ruthless Alexander Crowley will be on this program. So stay tuned. On Saturday, October 26th, Rubber City Wrestling brings to you a grave affair. The main event will be for the RCW Neo title as the Spotlight Marcus Knight defends his crown against the original Son of Violence, Justin Bradley. For the RCW Light Heavyweight Championship, Die Hard the Hunter will defend against radio personality Jeffrey LaRoque. RCW Heavyweight title match will be on the line as your role model, Ric Lieb, will defend against Johnny Gigolo. The Super Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Hendricks, will defend the title against Mike Smiley. And the Tag Team Champs will be there as Maximum Discipline defend their belt against Medicated Inc. Plus, Alexander Crowley, Spike, and Ray Stewart go at it in a three-way dance for the #1 contendership for the Light Heavyweight Championship. James Lethal will take on Mr. Wrestling 2000 and Scott E. Stevens versus The Rogue. That's Saturday, October 26th at the Akron Turner Club, 547 Monroe Falls Road in Talmadge, Ohio. Bell times at 6 p.m. General admission, $10. Front row, $15. Rubber City Wrestling. Real professional wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
All right, action's underway. They're locked up in there, and Ric Lieb takes Crowley down. Crowley's hanging in there. A little ring rust to knock off, though, I'm sure. Good thing he's starting out first. But Ric Lieb is taking every advantage, as he always does in his matches. Crowley's got the upper hand now. Lieb reverses it. Torques that arm.
That arm wrencher does not feel good, I tell you. Ric Lieb is a very strong man.
Good to be joined here ringside by Mark St. James, your winner as Dolph Ziggler of the Costume Battle Royal earlier tonight. Mark, what are you looking for here tonight?
I'm really just filling in for Logan Scott tonight at the moment.
I'll tell you, I had a heck of a great match in that first one. Well done.
Alexander Crowley and Justin Bradley are really long back to start this business, so I figured it's as good a time as any to come out and just watch my friends do what they do.
I think that's fair. Justin Dreams takes Alexander Crowley off the edge of the ring there. Joined up here now by Die Hard the Hunter as well, and a referee as Crowley
Hey, Die Hard, how you doing?
holding on to the rope.
It didn't last very long.
Die Hard, I've seen a lot of your matches, but that was the most aggressive and brutal I think I've seen you in the ring. What was your strategy going in?
It's the whole Die Hard, man. Being taken out, I'm done.
And it showed tonight. You left Max Cortez bloody, which is what I think Crowley's looking to do to Justin Dreams in there with that foot getting up under his chin. Then Justin Bradley comes in like a bowling ball.
That's the way, that's no pun intended, the way you have to do it when you're facing the members of the way, because everybody punches up to it, don't use every trick you got. Die Hard knows what I'm talking about right now. Oh, most definitely. I had some exercise, man. Shoulder Wednesdays, that's some good things for your life on the street, so that's the rule for somebody. That's a very good point.
Here they go. Crowley's back in there now. Tag made on the far side.
To be mindful of the fact that they do have a defense against the top that's coming up in December. Regardless of who wins the match, they both need to be aware of that.
And with Ric Lieb back in the ring, he's got Alexander Crowley all tied up, center of the ring. Pulling on those arms. Can't be comfortable out there. Crowley's got to be in some pain. The tag is made. Here comes Justin Dreams. And he nails him right across the midsection. Heading combination, Justin Bradley's trying to get involved. Finally gets Justin Dreams off his team. Taking it out there. And Dreams punishes Crowley with those stomps.
Did you see the elevation on that T-bone suplex? That could not have felt good at all.
Now this is a rough welcome back for Crowley. I don't think he was expecting this. I've seen Crowley go through matches where it looks like he just barely has to exert any effort for a win, but the W.A.Y is a much different team than what he's seen in the past. They are punishing him out there for coming back tonight.
Russ, get on him, man. Come on, help him. No, keep it on there. He's a cheater. He's a cheater.
And another T-bone suplex.
The first one had to hurt. The second one was just punishment by Justin Dreams.
Got a little bit of Crowley on that dive there.
W.A.Y doing everything he can to take the air out of Alexander Crowley, just punishing the midsection. Ric Lieb in typical role model fashion.
Telling Justin Bradley,
In case Justin Bradley forgot, as he awaits his opportunity to get back into the ring, trying to help his partner out, but this is good tag team wrestling by the way, keeping their man over in the corner. Here comes Dreams with another shot to, well, we'll call it the midsection. And Bradley makes another desperate save here at ringside.
See what friends I am with Crowley, I'm not completely sure he has a midsection. It's kind of short, more of a low section and then lower section. Sorry, Crowley.
It's the center of gravity and the lower center of gravity.
Yes.
Well, Justin Dreams in control here now.
Justin Bradley starting to get frustrated over the fact that he can't get into this match. Stud Stable has Crowley pretty well cut off from his partner at this point in time. Oh, and a right drop in the back of the head.
That is the punishment that the W.A.Y is known for, and Justin Dreams looking for the pinning combination. Somehow, Crowley contorts his body and gets those feet up on that bottom rope to end the pin. And that was just nasty. Teamwork by the W.A.Y leaves Crowley face down in the center of the ring, and then he rolls over after the punishment from Lieb. Finds a way out of that one without the help from Bradley, but Bradley was looking to help.
It is broken, ladies. But Justin Bradley does still have it in his hand. He did not let go of the rope.
That's right.
He broke up a pin.
Lieb with another pinning combination in there.
Referee Andy Kaufman says two. Only two. Twice.
Justin Dreams says it's time to finish it over there. Lieb's got Crowley in the middle of the ring. Oh, no. Oh, lays him out. And Bradley tries to rescue his partner, and now it's a tug of war for Alexander Crowley. From inside and outside the ring, Crowley breaks free by kicking Lieb in the face. Here he comes his corner. The tag is made to Justin Bradley. The tag is made to Justin Dreams. And we're underway now, folks. Business is about to pick up. Justin Dreams, the fresh man. He's got Justin Bradley tied up now, and Bradley's still trying to fight, but Justin Dreams ties him up long enough for Ric Lieb to come in.
2 minutes remain in this match. 2 minutes.
And Justin Bradley rolls out of that one. Drops the leg on Justin Dreams. And it's just a 2 count. And Southern Boys over here in the corner looking to set up a big move right now. They've got Justin Dreams right where they want him. Oh, sick move. There it is. Them Southern Boys doing what they do. And the count is ended by Ric Lieb. Saves his partner over there. Alexander Crowley can't figure out what just happened. Tries to get the crowd into it, and there it is.
Ric Lieb, hard shot with the
That's just Ric Lieb being your role model, Ric Lieb. Cleans out the rest of the ring. Our referee, Andy Kaufman, sees Crowley being pinned by Justin Dreams, and that's it, folks.
October 26th at the Akron Turners Club in Talmadge, Ohio. maximum discipline. You will face your fate again, as you will square off against me and whoever that other guy is. He better not get in my way, because this is a mission. You two are marked men. The sacrifice will be on RCW's head. Your blood is on their hands. See you guys October 26th. Keep smiling.
On Saturday, October 26th, Rubber City Wrestling brings to you a grave affair. The main event will be for the RCW Neo title as the Spotlight Marcus Knight defends his crown against the original Son of Violence, Justin Bradley. For the RCW Light Heavyweight Championship, Die Hard the Hunter will defend against radio personality Jeffrey LaRoque. RCW Heavyweight title match will be on the line as your role model, Ric Lieb, will defend against Johnny Gigolo. The Super Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Hendricks, will defend the title against Mike Smiley. And the Tag Team Champs will be there as Maximum Discipline defend their belt against Medicated Inc. Plus, Alexander Crowley, Spike, and Ray Stewart go at it in a three-way dance for the #1 contendership for the Light Heavyweight Championship. James Lethal will take on Mr. Wrestling 2000 and Scott E. Stevens versus The Rogue. That's Saturday, October 26th at the Akron Turner Club, 547 Monroe Falls Road in Talmadge, Ohio. Bell times at 6 p.m. General admission, $10. Front row, $15. Rubber City Wrestling. Real professional wrestling, not that flippy stuff. Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Our guest today is no stranger to Rubber City Wrestling Ring or any ring that for companies I happen to work in, because let's just say that we've had another, like Mike Smiley, the previous program, we've had ourselves a good past. We've been in the ring multiple times. We've had blood, to say the least. Another guy that honestly, this is the hardest hitting, aside from Die Hard. You have to understand, he's my partner. Aside from Die Hard, he's one of the hardest hitting, if not the hardest hitting, light heavyweights I've ever been in the ring with. Hell, men that I've ever been in the ring with. The dude is a powerhouse, even though he's smart. Look at you all dressed up, man. You clean up nice, Mr. Crowley. Alexander Crowley, welcome to the program. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Oh, sign of respect from everybody today. Okay.
It's because he dresses nice.
We're gonna go ahead before we even get into the match at hand tonight. Let's talk a little bit about history and stuff. We've been in the ring together and stuff. I think you've earned my respect. I'm pretty sure I've earned your respect. Who exactly brought you into this, like, into professional wrestling? Like, what made you want to be a wrestler? It was a question that was asked to us on our program last week by a fan. What, like, who did you watch? What made you want to be a professional wrestler?
Who made me? I have to go with the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, for real?
Legitimate.
Did not see that coming.
No.
Not at all.
Okay, yeah, I
Your
mean, I can see
style
it
is
because of
not
his age.
based after that.
No, because you know what? I mean, even though he's a tough dude, I mean, he can do some flippy stuff if you need him to.
So, to be clear, you're a tough guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you've done some crazy things.
Oh, yeah.
Out of the three of us, I'm the guy who picked you. So I'm picking you. Don't make me look bad.
No, I won't.
You go out there, and I want you to do what you do. I want you to make those other two regret even signing a paper to get in the ring with you.
They don't call me ruthless for nothing.
Thank you. Go out
Ruthless.
there and be ruthless.
Oh, I'm gonna be ruthless.
Those
Today
guys
you're
aren't
all
paying your
business,
bills.
though. I
Those
see
guys
that.
aren't paying your bills.
Nope.
You know what pays your bills? Winning. So you get out there and you win. You guys screwed up.
All right, we'll get to the match a little bit in more detail in a minute. So you've wrestled a lot of places. I know I've watched you wrestle here. I know I've watched you wrestle all the way out in Vegas.
Yeah.
So you've wrestled in Las Vegas, Nevada. You've wrestled in Ohio. Where else have you wrestled at?
I wrestled in West Virginia, Marietta,
It's Georgia, for those of you that don't know.
Geography.
Ohio.
Oh, see, here I was giving you a freaking... We said Ohio already.
No,
You've been to Pennsylvania too. I know that because I know a couple people you work for.
Yeah.
So
He gets around.
You bounced around a little bit
Yeah.
there. You've been on the road. Who in your opinion would you say has the toughest wrestlers?
Marcus Knight for one.
Yes.
I have to go with him.
So that'd be right here.
Me and
Right
him
here.
had some battles, let me tell you.
Yes.
And he won every single one of them.
For real.
Right.
That's
He's
why
no
they
joke.
consider him the best pound for pound wrestler in the world, man.
No joke.
He's very talented.
Yes, this I can agree with you on. I still don't think he's better than me.
Anybody's better than you.
Oh, stop it. I don't think you hold a win against me either. But I'll say it. You're a tough SOB.
Cheat much?
Who, me?
I've never seen him cheat.
Me
Never
neither, and
seen
neither
one,
has the
yeah.
referee.
Nope.
Just saying. So, we'll move on from that one. Strike that question out of the way. What did you just say?
What?
No,
Nothing.
you have a question to ask it.
No.
You're supposed to be asking too.
First off, I just said brass knuckles to the fans.
Oh,
And
yeah, you
paperweight.
do have paperweight.
Yeah, he does.
Paperwork's exactly.
You do have that.
Well, I didn't want the
Um,
wind to blow this. We had the fan going.
we had an email before asking us what our favorite gimmick matches were, and I'm going to throw the question at you as well, since we're throwing old questions at them. What's your favorite gimmick match?
Hands down ladder.
You're trying to be funny, aren't you?
Oh no. I'm good in ladders.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he works on roofs or something, probably. I don't know.
Roofer.
Roofer, definitely a roofer.
You know why? Because you don't care. Right?
I
You don't care if you take another guy and you throw him face first, face into the mat, down onto the ground.
All right, for example, like say you were in a match with Shawn Michaels and it was a scaffold match. That's taking your ladder to the whole next limit. Who would win that match?
30 feet in the air. What is it? What happens?
Me.
You would win that match?
I'd win it.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels weak anyway.
That's
What?
going too far there.
What if you're in the match with one of the Hardy Boys? I know you're fans of theirs.
Oh,
I read your
big
bio.
fan. Big fan of Jeff. Big fan.
Okay.
Not so much Matt, but Jeff is.
Well, it
Should
should
be
be
everyone else too.
should be easy to visit Jeff in prison right now or jail, wherever he's at right now.
You know,
Yeah,
you got
he's in
something
trouble.
smart to say, don't you?
I do, because
I
I'm
know.
not stupid. I'm very smart.
Very smart.
All right, the Prince of Punk himself, Shannon Moore. Who would say you were in a match with Shannon Moore? These are, by the way, people, I looked these up. I did my homework too, and these are his favorite wrestlers. So I'm trying to see if he's gonna give in to one of these guys. The Prince of Punk, Shannon Moore. You're in the ring with this man, and it's a barbed wire cage match. Who wins this?
Actually, it's a nice
Chainsaws.
idea right there.
No, it's a horrible idea.
No, I like that idea.
It's a yard tard idea. I was joking.
Yard's hard. Okay. I have to go to me.
Why? Why would you beat all these guys? I want to know why.
Why would I?
Yes.
Why wouldn't I? I'm ruthless. I'm tough. Sorry, Shannon Moore, you're my idol, but he's old.
Ooh.
He's a...
Just like
He's
two other
old.
guys
He's
in
younger
this.
than me.
Oh, it's bullshit.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, Crowley.
I'm sorry.
That
old
hurt.
and vintage.
That hurt. That hurt. I do respect you as a wrestler. You're starting to lose some cool points, though. Just saying. We're gonna go ahead and talk about tonight. We have a big match tonight on A Grave Affair. It's gonna be Spike. The next big deal, Ray Stewart. And of course, there you are. Triple dance. Triple threat. Three-way.
Three-way dance, huh?
Yes, sir.
Three-way. Well, me and Spike's been on the road together.
Yes,
8
I know.
years, I think it was. Yeah, 8 years.
been a while.
We've had our battles.
Oh, I've watched a lot of them.
Yeah, you got this new kid, Ray, the next big thing, deal.
No, next big
It
deal.
doesn't matter what it is.
Oh, The Rock is here.
It doesn't matter. He's too cocky. he's still green. I've been in this business for 8 years. I got more experience than what he does.
I get that.
And both of them are not walking out.
Do you realize who he grew up around?
Oh, his cousin's Animal?
His uncle is Animal.
Oh, his uncle that I beat a couple years ago.
I forgot about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I beat Animal. Oh, yeah.
That was crap, and you know it.
No, he threw me over the top rope.
Exactly.
Guy self-disqualified, and I came out winning.
That's
Stop
still
it.
crap.
Listen, you're Alexander Crowley, right?
Alex-
You go out there and you be ruthless.
Look, Coach.
You go out there and you be ruthless. I don't need somebody that says, I think
Sorry,
I can, I
different.
respect you, I might, maybe, I might. Go out there and win. You know why? Because of everybody I watch, Jeff can beat you.
Wow.
Well,
Jeffrey can't be
after
any
Jeff
better
beats Die Hard, he's going to have to beat one of these three guys. So,
There's no
Stop
way.
being humble, start being tough.
I can't believe you guys have just made Die Hard, who is like got the freaking like.
Die Hard, yesterday's
5 to
news.
1
I'm
odds
sorry,
in
not
Vegas.
only is he
You guys
yesterday's
just
news,
made
he's
him seem like
last
an
year's
underdog.
news, he's last decade's news, he's old news, he's nothing, he's no one, he's
I'm
gonna
being
be no
bored with
one.
these comments.
This guy is going against Jeff, and we'll take it from there.
All right, whatever. Now, everybody here's been wondering the question. Just saw from the Beast, Ken Sermonera, the Sicilian Beast. Who, by the way, for people that are unfamiliar with the Sicilian Beast, Ken Sermonera.
Get it right?
I am. Well, you get nervous when you talk about this guy. He's a monster. He's kind of an independent legend over here. On top of that, this man's been on the road. He's wrestled some of the best. He's wrestled Captain Lou Albano. He's wrestled Abdullah the Butcher. He's wrestled a lot of guys. Okay? A lot. Just so happens the guy that trained me, he's wrestled. And he's been on the road with. So, the guy's for real. He's now your manager.
Oh, wow.
He's your mouthpiece.
Cool.
Oh, you acting like you're surprised, like you didn't know. All right, let me ask you a question about this. Where did this come about? Did he contact you or did you contact him?
Oh, he contacted me.
Oh. Wait a minute, so you're telling me that the Sicilian Beast, one of the toughest, meanest, baddest SOBs that ever stepped in the ring.
maybe the ruthlessness in Alexander Crowley, and maybe it kind of like resonated with the Sicilian Beast, and
Or maybe he just sees talent.
Which is a
it's
good
more
point.
toughness than anything
So
else.
earlier, when you asked who I think is going to win, see this guy right here? See this sleeve right here? This sleeve right here? See? There's an ace in that sleeve.
Right?
There it is.
Wait, where?
You know how
That's the
long it
guy.
took for him probably to button that thing?
He doesn't need to
Where?
button it up. There's an ace in there that has to get out. You got this, buddy.
Yeah, the Sicilian Beast is that ace.
You picked the
All right.
right man, same as Jeffrey Liberal. Unfortunately, Jeff picked better. But that's all right. You'll get there.
Okay. So, here's the deal. You got the Sicilian Beast in your corner. Ray, he doesn't have a manager. He's still, like you said, green.
Easy.
But,
Easy pickings.
let me just be honest with you for a minute. Don't think that the W.A.Y ain't going to be back there paying attention to Ray.
Oh,
That's
I know.
like I said, that's Animal's nephew.
Oh, they will.
And so if that's Animal's nephew, that means he's our nephew. So if you want to go ahead and get out of this match now,
Don't you guys already have a light heavyweight?
we do. We got Die Hard the Hunter.
What's the point? Because you think one's a loser? Is that why?
No.
Because one
Do
of
you
the
not
light
have faith in
heavyweights
Die
is a
Hard?
loser?
Got plenty of faith in Die Hard.
Well, why are you yawning?
Oh, because I'm getting bored with his dumb questions. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
start
gotcha.
yawning every time a dumb question comes up.
You know who else gets tired
Listen,
because
here's
he's
my thing.
old? Die Hard.
Here's my thing.
Goes to bed.
Why are you in this match? Die Hard already beat you. It's kind of like the Rogue telling everybody, "Oh, I'm gonna be back into that number one contendership match."
Oh, he will,
Why?
by the way.
Shut up. Why? Why would he even be back in the number one contendership if I've already beaten him off of there? You've already been kicked off of that ledge. You know what I'm saying? You've already splattered on the concrete. It's over for you. I don't understand why you are in this match, just like I don't understand why the Rogue thinks he's going to get another title shot.
I don't know. Maybe
You don't know.
maybe RCW owner seen something with that match that me and Diehard had. By the way, he cheated. So
That sounds
in the
right.
Just
ref,
like the rest of the way.
the ref was watching him grabbing my tights.
Was he?
Yeah, he was watching.
I mean, wait a minute. No, he didn't grab your tights.
Yes, he did. But you're not going to do that because you're going to back him up. That's what
You're right. I'm going to back up my
You
board.
got that ace in your sleeve, buddy. You're
Yeah.
good.
So that's why you got the beast on your side. Okay, I can understand that. You know what? And I'll be respectful because I got people on my side too. Let's just call it what it is. And so I'm not going to disrespect that.
Spade is spade. Just taking your words.
I know, but they're my words. Get your own material, kid. What are you doing, Frankie?
Just looking.
No, she's nice, isn't she?
Kids, stay off of Daddy's toys. Right? There you go. There's only one champion here. No, I mean seriously, there's only one champion here. Holy crap.
I have the rest.
Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it, right? This guy right here.
I'll have a trophy soon.
Yeah, participation.
Yeah, oh
trophy.
yeah, yes you will. I picked you.
You'll have the participation.
Anyway, tonight, check him out. Ruthless Alexander Crowley. He'll be taking. You're very soft-spoken, by the way. I want to say this. Those
You
are the
know
people.
what's
That, those are the
soft,
people that you have to be afraid of, man.
Yeah,
those are the
those are
ones
the
you got to
guys.
be
Jake
wary
the
of.
Snake Roberts was
How many
also-
times you watch a show, you're like flipping channels, you're like, there's a serial killer, and we want to hear everything he has to say, and he's just like, yes, I killed some people.
I know, right?
There it is.
Wasn't Jake the
All
Snake
right, so
Roberts
don't-
also soft-spoken?
Yes, he was. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and end this program right now, mainly
We're done.
because we have been going way over the time.
Bars clean, everyone's had their drinks, it's time to go home.
Absolutely.
Close up
You don't have to go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here.
Exactly. Exactly.